Hey, it's Curtis with the Ultimate Sewing Chair. First of all, thanks to all the people that came to the H&H America show. That was a fantastic show. We did 3 times the amount of business of what we expected, which tells me that there is a high demand for good quality American-made sewing chairs that can be customized and fit your customer. So, for those of you who have just signed up and those who may be signing up in the near future, I just want to go across a few things of how our program works and how it can benefit your store. First of all, on benefiting your store, let's start with that. I have been a retailer for 20 years. We sold Bernina, Baby Lock, and Handy Quilt at our store and added the Ultimate Sewing Chair a few years ago, and it has become our #1 selling chair for several reasons. We put them in our classroom. People use them in the classroom. They're like, this is an amazing chair. It feels comfortable. I've never been able to sit without back pain. And we can have that conversation. We also intentionally mention it to people. When you buy a new top-of-the-line sewing machine and spend $15,000, $20,000, $30,000, an add-on sale that works very well for those customers is a quality chair. Just start the conversation. When you're finished wrapping up the sale, just ask them, say, what do you sew on when you sit down at your sewing machine at home? These are simple things that you can ask your customer that will increase your sales dramatically. As a retailer, the most important thing to me was making money. I needed to pay my employees, pay my bills, and these chairs were a nice revenue add-on. So let's just go through a few things real quick. First of all, we are the only sewing chair that's made in America. We have the highest quality foam and textiles that are available. We also are the only company that has adjustable lumbar support, customizable size, customizable collar, casters, armrest, you name it, it can be fully customized for your customer. There's nothing else like it on the market. That's why it's called the Ultimate Sewing Chair. The second thing is it has a lifetime warranty, which is amazing. There's no other chair out there that you call up and say, my cylinder is leaking down, or my caster is broken, I need a new one, and they send it to you free of charge. You can't beat the customer support. I just want to go across a little bit as far as selling the chairs. One of the biggest objections we get is, these chairs are double the price of all the other ones. How can I sell this chair? It's very simple. If people have a choice between a $99 Singer at Walmart and you can sell them a $20,000 sewing machine, the same thing applies to a chair. It's very simple. It's a quality product that cannot be beat in comfort and versatility. Let me just go through how I would sell the chair and show you how simple this is. Okay, so first of all, we just start having a conversation with the customer. It's very simple. In our brochure, we have a little step-by-step breakdown. We try to make this easy for you because there are a lot of choices, and I understand that. I've been doing this for 15 years. Through my retail store and just transitioned over to owning the company. So I know what it's like to have salespeople that don't understand the process. But we've made it very simple. 3 easy steps. Step 1, choose the size. That's fairly easy because anyone that is under 5'7" probably should sit in a petite chair, but if they choose a Premier, that is just fine. The next thing is the cushion type. And this is where you need to have at least 3 chairs in your store. A contour chair in the petite size, a contour chair in the Premier size, and a pillow seat in the Premier size. Yes, there are other options, but those 3 account for almost 95% of the sales of these chairs. So you allow them to sit in the different chairs, adjust the lumbar height, adjust the lumbar out to the depth that they like, set the chair back angle where it feels comfortable to them, and the last part is to tilt the seat forward just a little bit. That gives them that back support when they're leaning out over the sewing machine, supports your seat without putting an undue pressure point on the front of your leg, which increases circulation in your legs, gets you a little bit higher viewing angle of your needle, and makes your sewing go so much better because you don't have tension in your lower back. Your neck and shoulders can be relaxed because you're sitting a little bit higher in the chair. So have them try out the cushion, and then the last thing is let them pick their fabrics. Now, if they want soft casters, absolutely. If you have hardwood floors, laminate flooring, vinyl, VCT towel, all of those things probably should have the soft cast. It's a very simple upgrade. But let them choose their fabric and write up the sale. It's pretty simple. If you have questions, I'm available. Feel free to call me and I will step you through the whole process. Thanks so much for watching.